Hi guys! I had an appointment with my pain doctor today at like 9:30, and I didn't even realize that I had this appointment until like late last night. So I made up like a lot of questions, just questions that I have, not like I was really like struggling for question marks or anything. But I wrote a bunch of questions that I wanted to ask him and was super prepared. But it was like not a night that I could sleep, so I took half a Valium at 6 in the morning and woke up at 8:30. So yeah, I got like an hour and a half of sleep is what that means, and that was fine. Like I woke up and went to the appointment okay, and was feeling pretty good. Like my leg was hurting pretty bad while I was there, but it wasn't too bad. Like I was able to like smile and be a little bit of the like sunshiny person that he first met. And the oh my goodness, he was so busy. Like he took a phone call while he was like in the room with me, and people kept coming in like asking him to do things. And I totally got slapped on the wrist. I got a slap on the wrist for getting the oxy from Dr. Brooks, which I figured that he'd be like, you're not supposed to do that, but also wouldn't just be like, well, you can't be my patient anymore. He had me re-sign the contract, and that's totally fine. It was just, you understand, and he understands, obviously, that, I'm not gonna be going around to doctors, like, getting a bunch of pain meds. It was just, a month of no pain meds, or breaking this contract one time because I've only had the one pain patient appointment. Like, that would be crazy. Like, considering what I needed to take that oxy for, I can hardly even fathom, like, what it would have been like without the oxy, because the oxy was just, like, so ineffective. So ineffective. The last time that I took it, when I was, like, screaming, like, I just, like, crawl around the room, like, no idea why. I just can't stop moving. It's just totally bizarre behavior, and I think sometime I'm gonna, like, have Sean, like, really record it and document it. And I don't know if I'm going to share that here, but I just want to see, like, what it looks like, because I feel like it looks really crazy. Like homeless person wandering around the streets crazy. Like, it's scary. And, he thinks that I could have an allergy to one of the two medicines that are in the Suboxone, which I put under my tongue, and you remember, like, made me sick for 3 days. And, like, oh my god, I don't ever, I don't ever want to feel like that again. But he was like, well, if you're feeling brave, I'd really like you to try this, because soon it's going to be available in a patch. So it will be, like, something that I just, like, change once a week. And I don't even, like, have to take a pill. So that's really cool. Although the one that dissolved, the Suboxone, dissolved under my tongue, it was really yummy. I liked it. I thought it tasted like button candy. And I totally love button candy. It's just like such cheap sugar. But I love it. I obviously just love sugar, because I'm like, what are my favorite candies? Nerds and cotton candy and button candy. Oh, anyway, back to the appointment. I absolutely mentioned the so far isolated incident of becoming paralyzed, and he was like, you need to see a neurologist. And I asked him if he could tell me the name of a good neurologist, and he gave me one, and it's somebody at Menorah, which is where I see Dr. Brooks. So really cool, really cool. I'm really excited about that, because obviously I don't want to be paralyzed again, and I think I need to have a neurologist, a good neurologist, and I'm so not ever going back to KU for anything This is the worst organization for health. They're the most evil people. Evil. Why are you making air quotes? Oh, those aren't air quotes. I'm practicing what I want to do to her eyes. Alright, now we're quoting what I like about you. Actually, I think Amanda Bynes is like a comedic genius, and that she could totally be like the next, Deborah Messing from Grace Under Fire. I think she's got that quality. And Deborah Messing is just like Lucy. But anyway, I digress. Will I ever get through a video without like going off on a tangent? No, because my thoughts aren't really organized. I don't have them organized on paper or anything. None of the questions that I had really got answered. But since the Suboxone is two types, it's two different drugs, he has prescribed me. I haven't picked it up yet, or like, you know, turned in the thing, the slip, the prescription slip to my pharmacy. But it's just got one of the drugs in him. And he's like, now you can only do this if you're brave, if you're feeling brave. And I was like, well, I'm feeling like the Suboxone, like, as far as helping my pain, like, really, really helped. It just had horrible, horrible, horrible effects. And he's thinking that I might just be allergic to one of the things in it. So, this other one doesn't have the, I don't know what it is, but it's something that, like, blocks an opioid receptor or something like that. I don't know. And that might be really good. So, again, I have all the hope in the world that this is going to be, like, a miracle treatment for me, and I'll be able to, like, get back to living a somewhat normal life. And, wow, if I could just, like, go through a couple weeks without laying in bed and living in horrible pain, and that would be great. I would just love that. So, yeah, I really hope that works. The other thing is, like, he actually wrote out a prescription, like, on a piece of paper for physical therapy, because he wants me to be walking more, which is kind of weird, because my pain, all of my pain, every pain, like, my whole body is aggravated by walking, like, more than anything. Seriously, like, on a bad day, I don't even walk to the bathroom, okay? I flop out of my bed, which is just a mattress on the floor, and I drag myself to the bathroom, which you can see the bathroom door right over there. It's not far from where I am. I'm just, like, plopped on the floor at the end of the bed right now. So, that's kind of interesting. But I go back in a month to the place, but I'm not going to see Dr. Simon. I'm going to see the OBGYN. And that's really exciting because, you know, obviously something is seriously wrong with my lady parts, that they have not allowed me to have sexual pleasure or sex for like 3 years. So I'm really hoping to get that stuff sorted out. And yeah, my questions were like really important, you guys. I'm really disappointed that it was such a fast, like, in-out appointment, because one of the things that I wanted to know about was, like, does he think that my headaches, like, are all from the same thing? Because they're really distinctly different headaches. Like, there's ones where when I breathe in, it's like the air turns into a metal spike and it's stabbing my brain, and there's ones where it feels like I just cannot get oxygen, where I'm just like, and my brain is just, like, getting all fuzzy feeling. Like, I don't know if you've ever just, like, held your breath for a long time, but that's what it feels like. And I start to get, like, really faint, and can't move around much either, because, like, that takes energy, and, like, I need to breathe more, but I'm not getting air. And then, like, the worst headache thing that I've, like, ever experienced is that it physically hurts my head to move it through space. So, like, if I had a headache right now and I was talking to you, I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be moving back and forth and to and fro. I would be, like, very, very still. And I'm sure you've seen me where I'm just, like, sitting here staring at the camera, Or laying in bed staring at the camera probably is what I'm doing. But yeah, didn't get to the bottom of any of that, and I didn't even get to ask him how I can, like, request that the lower part of my spine be x-rayed, but I really don't feel like it's right or normal or okay that, like, I get pain days that either will or will not be at the same time as, like, severe abdominal pain and leg pain that is, like, the lower part of my spine is being ripped out. Seriously, like, someone, like, has their fist around the bottom of my spine and they're just pulling it back this way. And the only thing that helps for that is Sean just, like, sitting behind me and just digging into my spine and along either side of my spine. And see, the TENS unit doesn't really work for that because the TENS unit isn't supposed to get on your bones. It's supposed to be on your muscles, so it's supposed to be away from your spine, and it's like, that doesn't help my back pain because my back pain, like, is my spine. So overall, it was really a great visit. While he was on the phone or doing something else, and I was just like, ho hum, I'm looking around a doctor's room, there is, like, a totally cool, like, transparent, like, spine thing, you know, like, they have those things, like, hanging on those metal frames. It's, like, totally transparent, and it's got, like, fluorescent, representations of whatever, like, the discs are between your, what is that, vertebrae? I think it's vertebrae. And then there's, of course, the window. And earlier I was thinking that it wasn't the season that I would see a hummingbird, and because it was chilly when we got in the car, I had to have Sean go back and get my hoodie. And lo and behold, a hummingbird just came up. Like, as soon as I looked out there, it was like, oh, there's a beautiful hummingbird feeder out there. Probably won't see any hummingbirds, but, like, one came over, and it was totally there, like, the whole time that the doctor was not needing my attention, and as soon as he needed my attention again, it, like, left. But it rested on the little thing. Like, this is right up against the glass. This thing is right on the glass of the window. So, like, for where you are and where I am, that's how close I was to a hummingbird. That's how close I need to be to see a hummingbird, you guys. Like, it was amazing. And its little wings, and its little thing, and it'd get little sip, and then move to another little flower on the thing, and get little sip, and then it sat, and it's so tiny, like, as small as it looks when it's flying, it's so tiny when it stops moving, and so amazing. Oh, it was just, like, it was wonderful. And everybody's really nice at the office, and it was really good, so I'm feeling really good about how the day went. I've had a Sammy wrap, and my cat's claw. I took Lyme treatment, which I don't know if Sean's been giving that to me in my smoothies or not, so I may have actually been, like, lying to you guys. I may have been actually taking cat's claw and some Lyme treatment, but both of those are just for treating Lyme, and that's what's significant, that I only be treating Lyme right now, otherwise I won't be able to treat the other things. So, no worries, just more medicine than I thought. So, I've taken fenugreek. I think I need to take this. I'm going to set this down here. I've taken this, which has hair on it. I think I can actually, oh, that was probably really loud, I'm sorry. I don't know what this is for. It's for something really good, I'm sure. It has something to do with my brain, like my brain not being broken down. And my Mucinex, generic Mucinex, plus the capsules that look like blood. I don't know what those are, but, or where those are. Oh, and MSM, yeah. And I've taken other things today and I just don't remember, but I'm running out of time, so I'm going to let you guys go, and I hope all of you are doing awesome, and I totally love you all, and thank you so much for your support and your love, and let's just go out and create some miracles today, shall we? All right.